Hey everyone, Brian here, Hodges1455, coming at you with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a video response for John Mangini, who wants to hear some video responses as to why some channels point out flaws in their cards. In my last video, I showed a stack of early 70s editions that I picked up from my local card shop. And I showed while I did my last video. It was an 8-minute video, including the entire video response I did. I could have easily spent 40 minutes with no video response and pointed out the flaws of the different cards in the stack as I went through them. That would have been a painful video to watch. Generally speaking, no one cares about the imperfections of all of your cards. Share your excitement about the cards and maybe share why you like some of them. As a general rule, pointing out flaws in your cards takes away from the enjoyment of watching the video. There are exceptions to most rules, and this one is no different. I want to share a few exceptions where pointing out a flaw adds to the video, and even a few channels that even excel at this. The first is Dylan over at Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. He is super into condition, and through his excitement and passion he has in his videos, I never noticed him pointing out flaws in a way that detracts from his videos. I always finish his videos wishing there was more to watch. The second exception is when the flaw adds to the story of the card you are showing. Here are a few examples. Maybe you are showing cards from your childhood and you show the spot where the card was hitting your bike spokes. Maybe you collect a certain condition card, such as pinholes like Mookie Chilson, which adds to why he collects those cards and the stories that they hold. Maybe you want to show a special card and a memory attached to it, like my childhood Don Drysdale rookie card, since it goes with the story of adding it to the collection. I told the story before, but my freshman year of high school, I did a book report on Don Drysdale from this very book here. And after I was done, I was so excited about Don Drysdale. I had my older brother, who was 4 years older than me, help me win a card on eBay, the best possible condition I could afford at the time. And as you can see, it has tape marks around the edges, but was so thrilled to add this to the collection. Was so excited, in fact, when I got this in the mail. I remember it to this day. And what the back of the card looks like. But just so thrilled to add that to the collection, just with the memory from high school. And of course, my brother helping me pick it up. Just a very special card in my collection. Another channel that does a great job of pointing out flaws in cards is Steve over at Vintage on Vintage when he does his grade reveals. He spends the first portion of the video recording what he thinks each card will get and why. Then the second part of his video is the reveal of the cards, coming back and finding out what they actually got and how close he was. His fluid presentation of the before and after makes for a great video, and I never notice he has pointed out flaws as he is going through his videos, since it was not detracting from his video. Rather, it was adding to it by providing context, which enhanced the overall video and leaves me, once again, like Dylan's video, wishing there was more to watch. If it adds to what you are trying to show and tell in your video, include it. If it detracts from the video, leave it out. Those are some of my thoughts on pointing out flaws in cards. Something I would love to hear others' opinions on that I've heard mentioned in the hobby is low end. I've even heard them specify as cards between $400 and $600. To put this in context, the dealer might say, I sold a bunch of low-end cards at the card show this weekend, meaning $400 to $600 cards. When first hearing that, it left me going, because I had never heard that before. I thought, well, maybe because I've never purchased a $400 card or higher before, maybe that terminology I just hadn't heard before. Would love to hear fellow collectors' thoughts on the term. And final thought I'll leave you with is I've been hearing a lot about pop count lately. Wow, that is low pop. Pop 1 of Dr. Pepper with 23 flavors. Hey, that kind of reminds me of how I collect. Here's 23 different cards. You can collect any way you like, in any condition you like. Got vintage cricket, 19th century trade card, women's soccer, men's soccer, vintage soccer, tennis, got NASCAR, racing, pre-war, post-war, modern. No wrong way to collect. You can collect diving cards, boxing cards, Indian chief cards, even surfing cards, princesses cards, modern and vintage hockey, even golf, and modern and vintage football, modern and vintage basketball. There's no wrong way to collect. Just collect what you enjoy. And as always, hey everyone, thanks for watching and enjoy the hobby.